everybody, this is MP Lum from TeamMP.net, the Parents Playground. Today I am bringing you a video featuring MP Mama Zero playing Team Deathmatch on the PS3 Radiation. The reason why I wanted to feature some of the other MP Mamas was that part of the reason I started posting videos on YouTube, or YouTube is a big reason why I started posting videos, was to make you all aware of how many women gamers there are, especially playing COD. It seems like there's always the assumption that you're playing against a guy. I can't tell you how many times I get called a dude. If I'm listening into the comms, or even sometimes when I'm on the mic I don't talk because you know, some of those people I don't want to talk to. They're very disrespectful as soon as you're a woman too, and I'm not interested in talking to those kind of people. So I wanted to feature Zero because she's an awesome player. I joined this game a little late, so I cut off the first part because I was just sort of sitting there, and but I wanted to post my gameplay too, because I like to sort of watch the mistakes I make and sort of see how I can improve my game. I have only been playing the PlayStation for about a week, so I am trying to get used to the controls. It's a lot harder than the Wii remote. It doesn't move as smoothly, in my opinion. So I'm having a lot harder time aiming, and especially throwing grenades. That's like so hard. So in the last video I posted to Parent Gamers today, it was I think it was the second game. This one was actually the first game we played. And I blow myself up quite a bit because I'm trying to aim it somewhere, and it's like, it just doesn't move as smoothly. It doesn't feel as natural to me as the Wiimote. So hopefully I'll get used to that. I feel like I am getting more used to it and doing better. I started out with the sensitivity at low, but then I found people were like running around me, and I was doing pretty well with hip firing that way, but actually using a sight, it was really difficult to even move. So I upped it to 2, and it still doesn't move as well as I'm used to with the Wii. So I'm trying to get more used to that. So let's see. So this is MP0, and she's another one of our MP Mamas. And it's been really awesome to get to actually play with her, because I never had the chance to play with her. This was my first time actually gaming with her, and it'll be nice when I get more used to the PS3 and we can have more games like this together. Right now I'm losing a lot of games, I'll just say that. So, but I am getting better at actually hitting people and getting hit markers on people. The thing that I'm struggling with is being able to move around while aiming, so that people aren't so I'm not just standing there being shot. So that's something that I'm having trouble with. It seems like, oh my gosh, how do you coordinate all this with all these little buttons and, you know, with your hands? And it's so much easier with the Wii remote. You can move it around and use your arms, and I like that. So I don't know, maybe you guys can give me some tips that use the classic controller, or, you know, the PS3 remote, on how do you do all that? How do you balance all that? I mean, even trying to go prone, you know, with the Wii, it's so much easier, but, you know, you've got to move, then you got to move your hand off the one of the buttons, or it seems very difficult. So that's something that I'm struggling with right now. So I'm doing better at hitting people, but a lot of times they're killing me before I'm killing them, and part of that is that I'm just having a hard time on aiming at the same time as not just standing there and getting shot. So hopefully I'll improve with that. It's been a great help to watch s.ghost in the last video. I featured her, and Zero here. So that's been a great help. And then, you know, of course, watching the rest of her videos. But it would be nice to figure that out on the remote itself, or to have any tips on that, because it's definitely harder. Oh, nice kill.
Spy plane ready for deployment.
And I have been getting on the comms on the PlayStation, because I can just use a Bluetooth earpiece from my cell phone on there. I don't have to have like a special headset like with the Wii. So I have gotten on there a little bit, and I've had good experiences and very, very bad experiences. not to me, but one of the other MP mamas was pretty much verbally assaulted. It was a horrible experience, and honestly, the kids that were doing that were probably 15 years old. It was seriously, I wish I had their phone number so I could call their mom about it. It was very disgusting, very disturbing, and you know, I get disturbed too that other people in the game don't speak up when things like that happen. I understand you don't want to waste your time or be attacked, but unfortunately, sometimes when you don't speak up, people that do that sort of thing, that tells them that what they're doing is okay, and it's not okay. I honestly considered not getting back on the comms after that, but I probably will. I've met some great people on the comms. I've gotten a lot of friend requests. If you send me a request, you better send me a message, because I've pretty much been denying. I've been getting so many, you know, if I ever get on the comms, I pretty much get like 5 requests just because, oh my goodness, there's a girl on here, and I'm not going to add you for that reason. So, if I know who you are, I'll happily add you, but you need to send me a message, because otherwise I'm just denying requests unless I know who you are. Okay, I also wanted to continue on about the way that a lot of women, or even I've heard a lot of trash talking, but especially women, it's always very vulgar, and it's always very, I mean, a lot of these guys are really gross anyway, but especially when it's a woman, they're even worse. But if you're especially on their team, like, speak up. Or if your friend says something like that, speak up. If one of my friends says something like that, oh, you bet I would definitely speak up. And you know, depending on their response, I may never ever talk to them again. So I hope that you guys will do that, because, and especially when they're doing it, when there's a solo girl on playing alone and they're attacking her and ganging up on her, that's just terrible. Or anyone, if they're doing that to anyone, I hope that you guys would speak up. Be courageous. Don't be a bunch of cowards. And you don't have to sit and argue with someone, but you can at least say, hey, you know, that's not cool. I mean, I usually just, if I start hearing people that are, like, sounding terrible to each other when I enter a game now, I just leave. I'm like, I don't even want to play with people like that. But, you know, some people are funny, so, or some people do it to be funny, and it's really not funny when you're making jokes like that. The other night I was playing with one of the MP mamas and some other MPs, and someone asked her if they heard her talking, and so they asked her, you know, are all these guys your boyfriends? They couldn't hear me talking. And she was like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm her boyfriend. So, I don't know. Then, we were playing Search and Destroy. She was playing, but, I had died so I could hear them. They were on the other team, and they're like, oh, you guys are playing with 2 girls? No wonder why you're losing. You know, and shit like that. That pisses me off. And then the guy sends me a friend request. I don't think so, dude. But, I was with a party, and they left after that, unfortunately, because I was really, sort of fuming, and I wanted to kick that guy's ass after that, but I didn't get the chance, and I'm not going to add him as a friend. So I just wanted to bring that up because, unfortunately, that seems to happen a lot on the comms. I never really listened in too much on the Wii. I pretty much always mute it because, you know, I don't want my kids to hear it. I can still mute the mic on the PlayStation without actually, you know, but still use the earpiece so that my kids can't hear people. I don't really want my kids to hear people, especially when they're trash talking and stuff like that. I don't like it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really a big, like, oh, don't use bad words person, but they don't need to hear people cussing and some of the things that they say, especially disgusting things. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you MP0 for the games. Talk to you later.